Welcome to the F and brand of wrestling and entertainment here on YouTube.com and the World Wide Web, providing you with wrestling news, reviews, rumors, and insight you've grown accustomed to since 2010. My name is JC Styles, and I am back with the 2019 Royal Rumble predictions video. Now, this is the 32nd annual Royal Rumble event, and it airs this Sunday live on the WWE Network. With that being said, I've got a lot to talk about, so I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to start off with the pre-show matches. Rusev defending the United States Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't really care for this match as much as I like both competitors in this match. I want to see Rusev retain, but I also want to see Shinsuke win. Like I said, I like both guys, so I don't really have a clear-cut prediction on this match. From a business standpoint, I have a feeling they're going to wind up putting the title back on Nakamura. Because there's been a lot of talks that when his contract's up, he might leave and go back to New Japan. And I think it's up not too long after WrestleMania. And I know a lot of rumors going around that Vince and the WWE are offering a lot more money for contract negotiations and new contracts to be signed. So I have a feeling they might put the title on Shinsuke to keep him around a little bit longer. We're then going to go into the Cruiserweight title match. Buddy Murphy defending against Akira Tozawa, Hideo Itami, and Kalisto. I really don't care for 3 out of these 4 guys. I do want to see Buddy Murphy retain because since he's been back, he has been performing phenomenally. I have not seen him have a bad match. He's had some 5-star matches. And his match with Cedric Alexander at the Showdown in Melbourne was amazing. And he's even been amazing since then as well. So I would like to see Buddy Murphy retain over Akira Tozawa, Hideo Itami, and Kalisto. Then we're going to start off the show with Smackdown tag team titles. I'm really disappointed in this match. And the reason why I'm really disappointed because you have a guy like The Miz who has a list of accomplishments. You have him teaming with Shane McMahon against the tag team champions, The Bar, and it's for the tag team titles. The Miz should be in the Royal Rumble. Now, I'm not 100% sure if The Miz is or isn't in the Rumble match, but I have seen wrestlers, we have all seen wrestlers in the past pull double duty. But I really hope that they don't win. The Miz goes on to the Rumble match and does something and wins possibly because I can't see him being tag team champion with Shane. But I do remember about a month ago, I read an article that they want to possibly have The Miz and Shane in a match at WrestleMania. So this could possibly be part of that build-up. But I really hope that's not the case. We're then going to go on to Asuka defending against Becky Lynch. This match has WrestleMania written all over it. I want to see Becky Lynch win this, but I also want to see her win the Royal Rumble. So I want to say Asuka for the win and retaining over Becky Lynch. Because I want to see her win. I want to see Becky win the Royal Rumble, go on to face Ronda, because that's the match we were supposed to have at Survivor Series. Now, don't get me wrong, Charlotte versus Ronda was an amazing match as well, especially the brutality that happened post-match. But I digress. I want to see Asuka win so we could get Becky versus Ronda. But at some point on paper, we're either going to get Becky versus Ronda or Ronda versus Charlotte at WrestleMania. Or we can wind up getting all 3 at WrestleMania. So, see what happens. Moving on with more Smackdown, we're going to see Daniel Bryan defending against AJ Styles. This match is a 5-star match. It needs a clear-cut winner, no BS finish. I want to see these 2 guys go out there and tear the house down like I know they can. They've wrestled over in the Indies, and they killed it over there, and they really need to kill it again. No BS finish, 100% clear winner. No low blows, nothing like that. because right now I have a feeling they're trying to turn AJ heel to get him back to where he was before he won the title. And when he won the title, I mean, AJ is, next to CM Punk, was the longest reigning WWE champion. So I want to see what these two are going to do. I really don't have a choice in this match who wins, because I love both guys equally and I want to see them succeed equally. So I can't give you guys a prediction on this match. Now we're going to flip it over to the Raw side. We're going to start off with the Raw Women's Championship match, Ronda versus Sasha. I really don't care for this match. When Ronda first came to WWE, I was ecstatic. When she had her first match last year at WrestleMania, it was great. When she was getting her matches and she was, going out there and she was performing and everything, I was ecstatic. I think they gave the title to her a little bit too early, and now she is being oversaturating the market, and I'm not liking it. She is, right now, is the female John Cena. She's being shoved down our throats. Now, don't get me wrong. I respect Ronda, what she does, and the only thing is right now, it's WWE. The WWE's booking her that way, and I can't hate her for that. She is the only woman competitor in the world that has won both the UFC championship and the UFC championship and the WWE's women's championship. So I can't fault her for that. That is an amazing accomplishment. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. A little bit of a tongue twister there. But again, I really don't care for this match. I really think they dropped the ball with Sasha too, because we could have had a killer feud between a heel Bayley versus Sasha Banks, but they wound up putting the two together and forming a tag team called the Boston Hug Connection and matching attire too. But I really don't have a care in the world for this match. Don't get me wrong. I love what WWE is doing with the women's division. TLC matches, Hell in a Cell matches, Last Women Standing matches, Extreme Rule matches, Iron Man matches. They are going Royal Rumble matches, Money in the Bank matches. They are doing phenomenal with the women's division, and I love it. But this match, I just don't care for. You know what? Sasha for the win, just because I don't want to see Ronda with the title no more. There you go. I gave a prediction. Then we go into the Universal Championship match, and I could not be any happier about this match. The reason why is because we were supposed to get Braun Strowman, but the whole storyline angle was that he got the match taken away for flipping Vince McMahon's limousine and destroying it. But backstage is that he was not medically cleared to compete for this match. I honestly don't think Finn Balor is going to win, but I would love to see Finn Balor win, because recently WWE has this motto: step up or step aside. And Finn Balor stepped up not only to the boss, but he's stepping up to Brock Lesnar. Now, I'm a little disappointed because in a tweet or an interview, he said that he relied and leaned on the Demon for a lot in the past, and that we're going to get Finn Balor the man at Royal Rumble. I thought that they were going to go that route with having the Demon at the Royal Rumble, and the reason why I say that is because when on Raw during the promo, when Brock Lesnar was out there and Paul Heyman was talking, they kept saying the Beast and no man, and the Beast and no man. And it would have been funny if Finn Balor came out and said, well, if no man can beat the Beast, then maybe a Demon can. And I thought that maybe that would have been awesome, because Brock Lesnar has never seen Demon Finn Balor, and he's never seen the Demon, period. So I thought that would have been kind of interesting and kind of been a cool angle. As now, for a business standpoint, Brock all day, but as a fan standpoint, I want the title back on Raw. I want the title represented every pay-per-view. I want the title on TV every week. I want a change, and I want Balor to win, not only because I like Finn Balor and I'm a fan of Finn Balor, but they need to get the title off Brock. They need to have the title represented at every pay-per-view and on Raw every week. And I think I'm not alone in that department. And I also think because if there's a lot of speculation right now regarding Brock Lesnar, because Brock Lesnar's contract is actually up the night after the Royal Rumble. So with that being said, unless Brock signs a new contract, then, because I haven't seen reports that he has signed a contract extension or a new contract, I see Finn winning the championship. If Finn doesn't win the championship and Brock Lesnar retains, that means that Brock signed a contract extension and that at WrestleMania it's going to be the Beast versus the Monster. So that's my whole take. Finn Balor hands down. Unless Brock signed that extension, then we'll get Brock versus probably Strowman at WrestleMania. And then probably see Strowman. Who knows? Maybe we might see Strowman appear in the Royal Rumble and win. I don't know. Now we're going to start with the Women's Royal Rumble match. See, this match last year was so easy to predict. And the reason why I say it was so easy to predict because Asuka was hot. She was undefeated, and they had been building her. I mean, she won the Mixed Match Challenge, I believe, with The Miz, and she was destroying people left and right, and going into the Royal Rumble match, she was on fire, so we knew it was predicted that she was going to wind up winning, especially being the first time ever women's Royal Rumble match. So this year, it's hard because there's no clear cut from my standpoint. Overall, this person, she's definitely winning it. I do know there's a lot of fingers pointing at Ronda Charlotte, along even Becky and Charlotte, Becky and Ronda. So who knows? We might see Charlotte versus Ronda or Becky versus Ronda. So I want to say those are my two overall to pick to win the Women's Royal Rumble, is Charlotte and or Becky. If they have Becky pull double duty and compete in the Rumble if she does not win against Asuka. Now for the Men's Royal Rumble match. Again, a lot of stuff can come out of this. Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar has been a match rumored for a while. Braun Strowman versus Brock. Drew McIntyre, another one. So I hands down, I want to see Drew win. Hands down, I honestly think that he could be that one to finally dethrone the Beast. But on paper and a business standpoint, I have a feeling we're going to wind up getting Braun versus Brock at WrestleMania. From a SmackDown standpoint, I don't know who I could see winning for the SmackDown Championship. Because you have this stigma where the winner can choose either the Raw Universal Championship or the WWE Championship. So it would be kind of interesting to see what they can happen. Hell, maybe Joe would win the Royal Rumble and we can go and see Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar again, because that was a good match that we got to see. So, I mean, there's so many things going on into the Royal Rumble that we can possibly see. That's why I love the Royal Rumble and I love WrestleMania season, because you never know what can happen. Now, I do know that, again, it's all scripted, but I like to believe that the Royal Rumble matches itself are a non-scripted match. But again, I digress. there's so much that can happen at the Royal Rumble this weekend, and I'm really hoping that that somebody that I like and that I want to see gets the win. So guys, leave your comments in the comment box below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and give me your predictions on who do you think is going to walk away with the W's this coming Sunday at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Guys, don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you guys will be made aware of all new content here at the Efren Brand of Wrestling and Entertainment here on YouTube.com. I also want to apologize for a lack of Smackdown review last night. I actually fell asleep halfway through Smackdown, so I did not get to watch the rest of it. Also, I will not be home tonight to watch NXT, so I will not be providing an NXT review tonight. But please stay tuned because there will be a NXT TakeOver predictions video. Also, if you have not, please head on over to Efren True Entertainment and watch Retro Save Point Episode 1. Thanks for watching, guys, and like always, stay tuned.